All right, hey you guys, Henry here, owner of Solar Savings USA. I'm really excited to announce that our training is complete, and I have been in the editing process. I have been dealing with regular life as well, so there's been a little bit of a delay in the launching of the course. We're expecting our fourth child due in February. Pregnancy has been, a little bit of a roller coaster, and we have young ones in the house. It's life, right? So you set goals to try to launch, something as exciting as what we're going to be launching here, and then you run into delays. Of course, I have my core business to run, Solar Savings USA, and personal family matters, and that's why there's been a little bit of a delay, but there is no delay anymore because everything has been completed. This Friday, we're launching the training. If you are interested in it, you're going to know about it. So aside from that, if you're just here to be a fly on the wall, you're just here to learn concepts relating to lead generation, we're going to start to ramp that up. We're going to start to explain and really show, what it takes to be successful in lead gen. But if you are interested in the course, there is an early bird special on the course that is going to go in effect on Friday. I'm going to take the first 25 individuals here in the group before I start to market it in broad, to the rest of the solar population out there through advertising. My goal for this whole early bird is to have you take the course and give me feedback so that I can go back and fill in any gaps really quickly and get this training really fine-tuned so that it can be everything that it needs to be marketed in mass, right? So you're in a unique position because you're here inside of my group, and you have the opportunity to get in on the early bird. And basically what's going to happen is once you are enrolled in the course, you're going to move into another Facebook group. We're going to be giving hands-on assistance inside of that Facebook inside of that group weekly to help you crack the code on your own advertising, right? So there is the digital copy of this training, but I'm going to continue to add to it over time, right? It's just going to be a continuous flow of information. So there's going to be a lot of value that's going to be present there, and you have the benefit inside of being inside of that Winner's Circle closed Facebook group that is for individuals who have purchased the training and actually need help in order to scale your business. We're going to be assisting you inside of that. It's very unique. You're not going to find anything like this in lead generation specific to solar. And my goal is to turn this into the informational share for those of you that are in the industry. Maybe you are selling solar, maybe you own a solar company or sales and marketing organization, or maybe you are an agency and you are trying to figure out how to service volume to your clients. You're going to get all the answers that you need, not only in the course, but in the involvement inside of the closed Facebook group. That is not this Facebook group. It is going to be a closed Facebook group for the individuals that are, really serious about growing and scaling. They're so serious, in fact, that they have opted in to our hand-holding and our training resources as we go, right? So I'm really excited about that. This week I'm going to be posting some videos inside of this group here to kind of bring you up to speed, set the course to make you understand, whether or not this training is for you, right? Because my goal is not to sell a ton of trainings. My goal is to attract the individuals that most need it, make the information available to them, and then to transition them into a closed Winner's Circle group so that I can track your success and your effectiveness inside of that group as we begin to share weekly, right, through live events, scheduled events, etc., inside of that group to help you dial into the problems that you're seeing, the problems that you're having in your advertising, so that we can help you get better, right? So I have big plans for this group and for the individuals that are going to be taking part in the Masterclass 2.0 lead generation program. Whenever I did the first version 1.0, many of my students, right, I had quite a few students that had moderate degrees of success, right, and I had some students that hit the ball out of the park and became multi-million-dollar affiliates simply running Facebook advertising, right? At the end of the day, this really does depend on you. We're going to give you all the knowledge, the functional knowledge, but if you don't put that knowledge into action, you're not going to be successful. But if you have the desire to put it into action, sometimes you need a little bit of hand-holding, sometimes you need a little bit of cheerleading, sometimes you need a separate set of eyes on your advertising. That's what we aim to provide in the 2.0 version of this training. and the group affiliation for the winner's circle, right? So I'm really excited to be able to launch it. It's been a long time coming. I think it's the right time of year to launch it because we're moving into fall. Things typically slow down in solar between, say, Thanksgiving and the end of the year, right? It's the normal cycle. This is the perfect time for you to get up to speed, right? Because at the turn of the new year, typically around January 7th, we're normalizing all accounts. We're spending ad dollars like we typically would, whereas at the end of the year, you're pumping the brakes just a little bit, right? Because homeowners have other things on their mind. They have Christmas on their mind. They have holidays. They have families on their mind. They're not typically looking to make a big decision moving towards solar. But there is so much information here in this training and so much, individualized effort that you're going to have to, actually put into action so as to get you ready to hit the ground running as of the new year. Moving into spring and moving into summer, the best times, for solar. So the marathon approach to this is get involved now if you desire to, build your skill set, get the information that you need through our support, and then turn things on to scale your business upcoming. Doesn't mean you can't use this right now because you can always chase warm weather climates, etc. for lead gen, but I'm just trying to explain to you, as I continually will, what you need to look forward to in solar. My dog's barking because Amazon is pulling up. I'm going to go ahead and kill this. I look forward to speaking with each and every one of you and learning more about you and your business. All right, here we go. Here's to your success.